As you can tell, today's a new day. What I've not decided to do with this one is bore you with all the filler work. Because I'm dealing with such a small area, I've literally got to filler, leave it for 12 hours, come back and sand it. Any low spots, filler again, come back and sand it. And it's just a tedious, boring, terrible, useless thing that you need to know. I am putting filler on, and I am repeating the process, trying to get the panel as flat as I can. Come down yesterday and we smashed it out, trying to do as much as we could. We've got the whole car masked up now. The only place I've not got masked is the driver's side, because I need to get the car out, get these cars out, and then when we prime it, I can still get in and out of the car. I'm going to think ahead anyway. I jacked up the car so I can get down to the lower sills. But as you can see, we're just trying to blend as much as we can in. I've just put this last 2 bits on this side because there was just a little bit of wobble in the metal. Down with this is pretty much done. There was a little dent here that I've got rid of, and I've just put that last skim there where the original metal work was just a little bit wavy, so I tried to just put a little bit of filler on. This isn't like 20mm thick. Prime it. The last thing I want everything is to look like a damn wave machine, even though it might do, because let's be honest, we're not doing it in the greatest of areas, but we're trying to do it ourselves, aren't we? But that's going to be it. I can't really do anything bodywork side. Look how much making a hot mess. Sorry, Grant. I do apologise. I will wash your car for you, bud. I might just get Cuspec Detailing to do it, because he does a way better job than me. Watch out for that rain. I've done my best with the sunroof. The joy is because I can't find a sunroof, I'm trying to fix that one, but at the same time I don't want to hide rust, but there's nothing I can do, can't find one. So we did rust proof it, and then I've sealed it, then I've filled it, then we'll prime it, and hopefully it will last a little while, but we just don't know. I need to tidy this place up. It's like a bomb's gone off. So I'm going to tidy up, sweep up, make the place look fresh, because hopefully we won't have much filler work to do. Good morning and welcome back to the Cut Loose channel. Today's a big one. We're finally finished with the filler, the sanding, the prep. We're done. Don't worry, it's on a jack. But what I want to do is I want to prime inside the arches. So I need to take the wheels off. That's why that's like that. And then, because the car is lower, I can paint the roof. And when I've painted the roof, I can jack the car up. And I can do the inner arches. But this is how we stand. The door's now masked up. Front end's masked up. I'm painting all down here, in here. I've panel wiped the car. And then what I will do is I'll get one of these tack cloths. Just before I prime it, I'll go over the whole car with a tack cloth, try and get all the little bits out. It is pissing down with rain outside, hammering it down. So I've had to leave the cars in here. So I've had to cover as much as the stuff I can. I've got the heater on in there. This is the make or break of the car. So we need to sort of be careful with our next steps. Hardly any contaminants. Trying to paint in the rain. Doing it in a dusty environment. I'm going to wet all the floor, which will not dry today because it's that cold. But I want to keep the dust down in here, and it's my only option. I'm sorry, Grant. We're going to have a wet floor for a day or two. But my plan, prime it. And that's it. I'm going to put you on a little time lapse of me going doing all that magic stuff. But I'm not going to bore you too much with time lapses. I have no mic in the GoPro today. Because you want to know a little secret about this channel, yeah? I do a shed load of editing. Every morning I spend at least an hour or two editing videos for you lot. And it's a mission. And all my stuff's backlogged. Right now, yeah, it's a week before Christmas. Yeah? But in the video that I edited today, we're doing the exhaust. Yeah. But the problem with doing that is, I don't know what the quality of the video's like. And today, when I went to Midnight Development, visiting Shezzy and Wayne, the mic mustn't have been plugged in properly, and I've scrapped so much footage. I'm on the cusp of losing my mind. I'm giving up this YouTube. I'm giving it up. Like, it's really difficult to sort of do all the car stuff, fit it all, do the drifting, do the other, seeing mates, hours of editing every day. The following is coming in, the subscribers are going up, the likes are going up. I love that side of it. But man, it's so much work, and to do it all on my Todd is like a pat on my back sometimes myself, but it's so difficult. Anyway, just get off this fucking subject. It's pissed me off that I've scrapped all the footage. You know what I mean? Sorry. It's just... I'm sorry. I'm going to up my game. I am coming off the GoPros and I'm going to a camera. I don't care what anyone says. I'm just doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've got 100 and something subscribers. Who cares? I've got to make that quality for you guys, ain't I? Let's not bore you anymore. No mic. Just, let's see how it goes. I don't even know if you can hear me. I don't care anymore. I'm just trying to do my best for you. But I'm going to get this knocked out of the park. I'm going to tack rag it. I'm going to wet the floor. That's it. Teach you something about these tack cloths, yeah? Best way I find to do it is open it all the way up. Then flick, 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 flick. And that's it like that. And then what I'll do is, as it starts to clump up, I'll redo it and I'll flick it in a new direction. And this is our tack clothing. And this just picks any bits of dust that we've missed. I have panel wiped the shit out of this car, so hopefully there shouldn't be too much. The less dust, the better. The key is to get the water on the floor and not on the shell. I've just done a final panel wipe using Le Panel Wipe. Any last bits of grease and other stuff on there, hopefully to stop the reactions, because that's the key with panel wipe. Here we go. Covered the exhaust. I'm gonna get the primer out now. I'm going to do a little mix. 3-part primer, 1-part activator, and then you add thinners depending how thin or thick you want the mix to be. Cut loose red, that'll be soon, my child. Let's take it out of the way, shall we? It's a bit full in here, I'm not going to lie. Probably going to mix up on this table. So move that. Move that. I should probably move that as well. There you go, Grant. Keep you nice and happy. Hey. Where's me pots? Can't remember where I put my pots. Here's the pots. There's my little mixing stick. Here it is. Because I'm doing a whole car, I think I'm just going to use a whole cup. So that's what? It's about 300 millilitres. Yes. Nah, I ain't doing this on camera because I need 2 hands for this job. Oh, I suppose we could use this to stand you on. I might have to shout a bit. Ah. in maybe half an hour or so. I've got the heater on, trying to bring up the temperature in here, trying to get this to flash off. But you can see the roof is all done. The door shuts are done. Rear quarter. Sorry about that. But the battery died because when I left you on the time lapse up there, it decided when I wanted to talk to it, you died. What are you doing, much? Full of power all the time. Where was we? I showed you. Okay, Lord, what a proper job. I'm now going to leave this to go off today, halfway through tomorrow, and then all being well, tomorrow afternoon I might unmask it, or I'm not sure yet, because I need to sand the whole car down again, and then we'll be applying paint. That's enough for me today. I'm going to be chilling. I'm going to do a little bit more tidying up as usual. All the chemicals are away. The gun is cleaned, ready for next time. But I'd like to thank you for coming again on this journey of the Civic Turbo. We're right there at the end now. Just a little home stretch of a bunch of work. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that shit. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers for coming.